What's up, everybody? I want to talk about how you could use a sport or activity that you really enjoy and how it can help propel your fitness journey. Regardless of your fitness goals, I feel like there's always a sport or activity that you could equate those goals to and use as a litmus test to see how far you've come in your own fitness journey. The activity that I found the most interest in is rock climbing, specifically bouldering. Bouldering is basically just rock climbing on shorter surfaces without a rope or a tether, and for that reason, you're not obviously going as high as you would be if you were like doing lead climbing or something with a rope. I started climbing a few years ago, and it's the one activity I found that really balanced all the different attributes I was training for and put them to the test at one time. Whether it was my balance, my flexibility, my mobility, dexterity, grip strength, so much of what I trained for as a calisthenics athlete and doing functional fitness on top of that really is exemplified when I boulder. I grew up playing quite a few sports, and while I was very good at some of them, I feel like at this point in my life, bouldering presents the best opportunity and really a litmus test to see where my current physical fitness is at and where I can go to take myself to the next level. I'm sure some of you watching this video are fellow climbers and can probably point out which ones are older videos where my form isn't as great or I'm on routes that aren't necessarily the most difficult. But I wanted to highlight and just show my own growth through this journey and kind of my process as to why I like bouldering and where I hope it could take me. The other thing that I like about climbing is how it blends together strategic thinking with raw creativity. Depending on your experience or skill level, you could look at how to finish a route completely differently than how someone next to you would. For example, maybe if you're a shorter athlete, you might think of different ways on how to climb a route compared to someone that is longer limbed and might be able to reach or stretch differently than you would. And therein lies the beauty of an activity like climbing. At the end of the day, it's very subjective and all about what you're trying to achieve. It's all about competing with yourself and pushing yourself to levels that you didn't think you could reach before. And when you think about it, that's a great analogy for anyone's fitness journey, regardless of the activity that they like to partake in. It could be distance running, it could be powerlifting, it could be any kind of other competition you think of. At the end of the day, it's about improving yourself and maximizing your own potential. That is the adventure we should be looking for. Find the activity that inspires you to do better and gives you that relentless passion to improve your fitness and your overall health in order to get better at that activity and really go on an adventure with it. You never know how good you're going to be at something unless you try it. So if there's an activity you want to try, go for it. You never know where it's going to lead you, and the path you go on can lead you to a much healthier and happier tomorrow. If you'd like to train with me, contact me via the email listed in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.